Hello my friends, welcome to a new video. Today a review of the Next Level Racing GT Lite Pro. So for configuration you have the pedals that can be slid up and down, very nifty mechanism that they used here. I really would love to see this mechanism used on other rigs too. You have of course the hubs which are being used that you can change the seating, the feet, that they are a bit more crooked or not. Also the shifter holder, the wheelbase holder, everything is attached to these hubs, and you can configure it like this. For the wheelbase holder too, the plate which is on it, it can of course be tilted, but it can be turned around also to the other side, so that you have a bit more length towards the steering wheel. Very good. When it comes to the hubs though, I'm still no fan. It's a particularly difficult system to set up and I always end up fumbling with it. Once it is in position, it does feel solid, and I honestly have to admit that it allows for a lot of configuration. So not bad really, simply not for me. A last thing that I want to mention is the backrest, so it can be put a bit higher, which is good for the larger people among us. Of course I don't have the issue, I can't test it either, but I believe this is a seat which is suitable for the bigger users. When we look at build quality, well, it does have some upgrades. If you look at this one towards the GT Lite, the seating, for example, is a bit different. I find this one much more cozy. It has the side bolsters, which makes you feel a bit more snug, and also, well, the general design, it just pleases me much more than the old GT Lite seat. Further, they added some straps from the pedals towards the wheelbase to add to rigidity. Does it help a lot? Yeah, I'm not so sure, but yeah, it's there, and yeah, it's an improvement. The rest of the build quality is good. When you sit in it, you don't feel like you will break it at any moment. That is, if you don't forget to tighten the hubs. The backrest is also made out of a transparent glass, something that is really helpful to dissipate some heat from the back. I can really say that I felt comfortable in that seat. So I have two remarks for build quality. One of them is the opening for the wheelbase holder. So you clip it open and then you just turn away the steering wheel holder. But with this, the problem, if you have the shifter holder on the right side, then you can't open the clip anymore and to push it open. So that's a bit weird, the situation of the clip and the shifter holder, because it's connected to the same hub. It just it's in the same place, and that's a bit difficult. Second thing is an addition that they did for portability, and that are the wheels. Now those wheels are pretty good if you want to like wheel it away somewhere. Very good. The problem is if you fold it in and you put it against the wall, the slightest movement, a door slamming or something, and the wheels, they start rolling and the entire seat falls on the ground. So it's a bit, I understand why they put the wheels on it, but I'm not a real big fan of it. Of course, it increases the mobility, which is good, but it could have been implemented a bit different. The stability is good, but not terribly good. While on the normal driving with a lightweight base, there is not that much flex. However, as you can see from the footage, there is quite a lot of movement possible with the wheelbase holder. The pedal holder itself seems to hold up nicely, and again, it affirms my belief that this is a good system to implement on other seats. So it's really a big boy. It's a big boy. So 170 centimeters in length. We have 90 centimeters in width with the shifter holder, and 77 without the shifter holder. So that's already quite a lot of space that it takes in. And this is where I think my largest issue is with this seat, and it is perhaps something very subjective. I simply feel the GT Lite Pro is a bit in between. It's not sturdy enough like most fixed rigs, and it's not portable enough to move and store. So €299. It's not cheap, okay? It's not hyper expensive if you look at the other seats in the market. It's not hyper expensive either. But yeah, I do feel that it is a lot of money. Features is a thing that Next Level Racing always scores well at. If you buy a Next Level Racing rig, you always get the complete package. There's a shifter holder included. There are the bolts included to attach your hardware. There are the wheels on this seat. There are there's even a key holder, a key hanger with it. There are the straps for cable binding. So it's really a lot that it features. For options, well, Next Level Racing does have a lot of options. Now, specific for this seat, no, but generic options like a display holder, they have it. So you can all buy all the things at one brand. As a conclusion, I can say that the GT Lite Pro is really an upgrade compared to the GT Lite. Especially the seating area needed some attention, and it got it. The hub mechanism is a very good idea in theory, but I feel that it just needs some refining. In all, it's not a bad buy, but it could be a much better buy. For starting, it should be much more space saving than it is. Even with the seat being redesigned, it still looks and feels bulky. The sturdiness can be called okay at best, especially for the wheelbase. I do like the amount of configuration and especially the mechanism on the pedal base. I have also not tested a single seat which was as complete as this package from Next Level Racing. So in the end, I wouldn't really recommend this seat to anyone that lives small or just uses the living room TV for some driving. It's too much of a hassle, but to move every once in a week, it shouldn't be that bad. Thank you all for watching. I really am sorry for my voice. It still hasn't healed yet, so I have to live with it, and you too, because you watched this video. Leave a like if you had something from this video, and I will see you all next one. Bye bye.